You and I have been on this enchanting journey for the last 7 weeks. जी हाँ, 7 हफ्तों का ये सुहाना सफ़र. I have enjoyed every experience. I hope you have enjoyed along with me. When I MC or host live weddings, I usually face the lights, the sound, the stage, the glitter, the glamour, beautiful people. But what I learned is what goes into actually organizing an exquisite, perfect destination wedding. Through these 7 weeks, I have shared the glorious experience with so many radiant brides and their dashing grooms. I've been privileged to share so many special moments with families, experience some beautiful emotions that I feel blessed. नमस्कार, स्वादिका, मैं हूँ एंजेला एंड वेलकम टू दुल्हा दुल्हन डेस्टिनेशन, जहाँ आप ZTV के साथ थाईलैंड की सैर कर रहे हैं. इतने सारे destination weddings करने के बाद, I have come to a conclusion that in today's fast-paced life, where joint families are split up, relatives are spread all across the globe, and close family don't really get an opportunity to meet, I believe that destination wedding is the only answer. It's the only way where you can get your family members and close friends under one roof for your special event. यानी कि holiday cum शादी. And of course, with every meticulous detail being taken care of experienced professionals, all the family has to do is party.
वो जाके अपनी भैंस चराए.
बस आज की रात है, कल से वही से आपे है. जी भर के नाच लो, ना घर वाले ना मापे हैं. क्लब पे अपना राज है, डरने की क्या बात है. ये तो बस शुरुआत है, ये तो बस शुरुआत है.
अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है.
Dulha Dulhan destination has made me realize destination weddings may be about fun, musty, dancing and the jewelry and the costumes, but that doesn't mean the traditions and rituals get ignored.
आज की जो पूजा और उसकी देवताओं की जो प्रार्थना है, उसका संपूर्ण पुण्य फल कुमारी काहिनी को प्राप्त हो. अपने नए गृहस्थ जीवन में प्रवेश करते हुए समस्त देवताओं के आशीर्वाद को लेकर के काहिनी अपने जीवन की शुरुआत करें. ओम विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगत्थिताय.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धो च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. त्वमेव शर्वं मम देव देवः।
जी हाँ, हमारे सदियों पुराने रीति रिवाज get adapted with a beautiful Thai touch. These past 7 weeks have made me realize, no matter what, human emotions never change. It doesn't matter if the wedding is small, large, lavish or simple. रिश्ते तो आखिर रिश्ते ही रहते हैं।
शादी बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ होती है, करनी ही चाहिए। दो व्यक्ति के बीच की शादी होती है, इसमें कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ भी है, सुख भी है, दुख भी है, सब है। पर जब आपके खुद के बच्चे होते हैं और आप उनमें इन्वॉल्व हो जाते हैं तो आपको नई ज़िंदगी मिलती है। आप सोचते हैं कि ओह वाह, बच्चों ने आके आपकी एकदम ज़िंदगी बना दी और बच्चों के हिसाब से ही आपका वो चलना होता है। पर भगवान से प्रार्थना है कि आने वाले बच्चों भी एंजॉय करें शादी और एकदम अच्छी तरह से वो भी अपने परिवार को संभाल के रखें।
I'm right now at Diamruza, which stands for Diamonds, Rubies and Sapphires. We're gonna go in there and check out what's in store for us, but I definitely know there's gonna be lots of diamonds, rubies and sapphires. So I'm gonna get in there, see you in. So we're finally here. And we have Khun Salil with us here, who is the man behind Diamruza. So let's check out the lovelies that are in front of us. So Khun Salil, tell us about these beauties.
As you can see, these are basically our raw materials. We have diamonds here in white colors, we have in diamonds in fancy colors and different shapes, different sizes as well. Then we have a lot of precious stones in terms of rubies here. We have sapphires here. Also in different shapes, different categories, different price point as well. These are also the loose stones. These are more on the smaller commercial side of the market. And then let me explain you how we go about it as well.
How it actually works, from those uncut diamonds to polished ones and then a beautiful neck piece on lady. How does it actually come to?
We basically source the cut and polished, whether it's rubies, sapphires or diamonds or everything. We recut, as in sometimes design requires us to recut or repolish the stones. And we also do a lot of designing ourselves. We have 4 in-house designers and we draw a lot of designs from medium to very high and in variety of concepts and designs basically. Just to give you an idea that we have a layout of emeralds here and we have drawn a design based on that layout. And we decide all the diamonds and everything, and we have to give some kind of a costing before we make it also. And most of these stones are certified here. I'll explain you also that how it finishes the pieces. Like you can see that here we have a drawing. You can see the drawing here and you can see a finished piece of jewelry based on that drawing.
And to perfection, there's a finished piece made exactly like the drawing. I'm sure you enjoyed visiting Diamruza, the beautiful diamonds, sapphires, rubies and emeralds. I enjoyed too. Thank you so much, Khun Salil, for taking me through this lovely diamond world.
When we started Saras, we never thought of we will get into the catering business because we thought this is what we want to expand. We did expand, we have our outlet in Pattaya as well. But then we see, no, there is a very high potential and the customers' demands are there that because under one place they are getting all the offerings. And for a catering business, it is very much required that the teams are working, the multiple sections are working as a team. Maybe if you're doing in a catering event like a South Indian, which is required either in the breakfast or during the high tea. Lunch and dinner are maybe just 1 or 2 stations, but then the chef is idle For a caterers, it is good that their resource are well utilized. So I can still use that manpower on other businesses, during other meals time. I think that's how we feel that okay, we should do it. We give it a try. We got very good support, very good appreciation, comments. That's how our confidence has boosted up.
We have 3 magnificent royal themed suites, and one of them is included in a special wedding package. You know, it's a gift for the wedding couple, and we decorate them beautifully. You know, something like a rose petal on the bed, and the towel, you know, made in a shape as a swan. The first one is Royal Pimai, and we have Viman Siam and Ruan Thai. These are the 3 royal themed suites. For the wedding couple, you know, the feeling when they saw this room, they see this room, they love it. You see how the way we decorate this room is different from the normal guest room. They feel like home, and the room has a large living area. They can invite their friends, you know, after the wedding to have their small party. And the room has 2 bedrooms, you know, 1 single and 1 twin. The setup it's different. Each room has their own style. You know, it's a Thai style, but a different era. As a decorating piece and how they set up the living room is different. Other benefits of staying in this room, of course, they have breakfast included, you know, for 4 people, and they have access to our executive lounge on the 26th floor, where they can enjoy, you know, breakfast and all day. Tea, coffee, you know, and in the evening we have evening cocktails.
Welcome to Dulha Dulhan destination. The key to effective planning is time. Make sure you give yourself and the people you work with enough time so that they can work out every little detail. Also make sure you have everything down in place, right from your contracts to your bookings to your advance payments to your confirmations. And remember, having a checklist is always helpful.
My name is Abhimanyu. I'm going to be getting married to Priyanka. She's from Bombay, and we're going to be having a destination wedding in January of next year, 2016.
वेडिंग मतलब आप सोचिए कि लोग लास्ट सो मैनी मंथ्स वी वाज टॉकिंग एवरी डे कि क्या करना है, कैसे करना है. हमारी पूरी फैमिली को कभी ऐसा बाहर की वेडिंग का आइडिया नहीं था कि कोई डेस्टिनेशन वेडिंग कहाँ पर होगी, कैसे होगी, पता नहीं था. पर मन था कि डेस्टिनेशन वेडिंग, और जितना सुना था कि थाईलैंड इज़ द बेस्ट फॉर दैट. और बीच वेडिंग, वी वाज प्लानिंग फॉर द बीच वेडिंग.
People get really excited about gifts. If the small gifts that they get in every event is something that is really amazing to watch. When people really come towards a gift counter, it's like an attack. People enjoy this because it's something that they can take back as a memory, because we are in this beautiful business of creating memories.
While shooting for these episodes and hearing all the behind the scenes stories, I have realized no matter how well you plan your event, sometimes things just don't go the way you had imagined them to. Well, as the old saying goes, there's many a slip between the cup and the lip.
Duda said, I don't want to come by land, I don't want to come by air. So I said, so what do you want to come by? So he goes, can I come like in between the two? So he says, can I come by jet ski from the water? And because the mandap was at the beach, it was possible to bring the jet ski over.
There was a haldi function, the turmeric that they apply on the bride and the groom. So we were again from the bride side. Haldi ka time आया और सब ready हो गए, सब दुल्हन को भी वहाँ भेज दिया. And the mother comes to me suddenly running and she says, "अरे किरण हल्दी तो मैं arrange करना ही भूल गई." वो भी ऐसी जगह पे था कि हमको पता भी नहीं था कि how do you source for haldi. So this is some things that you need to be careful about in a destination wedding where these are very small things, but eventually it all came around because one big fat Indian wedding. So everything happens, whatever happens, happens for the best.
A Marwadi culture, we have something called Sajan Goat. Now Sajan Goat is after the Feras, the boy's family, the girl family greet the boy's families कि आपको बैठ के and वो बैठ के खिलाते. Now it is a very big challenge in Thailand कि आपको बैठ के you need to serve in those plates which are plates with 7 bowls with 7 varieties, and it needs to be served. So it was a big challenge.
Kahini's wedding was probably the most perfect wedding. She was on the lookout for people who वो जो साफे वाले रहते ना, she wanted Rajasthani kind of safas, not the Punjabi or the Sikh kind of safas which are very prevalent in Bangkok. So as usual वो hunt चालू हो गई. They were looking high and low for a person who was from Rajasthan who could tie the safa in that particular manner. वहाँ पे उनको एक मिल गया साफे वाला, हमजोली साफा वाला. तो वो बेचारा अपने गांव से निकला, दिल्ली में गया, दिल्ली से वहाँ से फ़्लाइट पकड़ के थाईलैंड पहुँचा. तो थाईलैंड पहुँचा और he was at Hua Hin, but टाइमिंग पता नहीं क्या हो गया वहाँ पर. He was picked up by another party who was also having a wedding in Hua Hin. अब मिस्टर हमजोली को तो कुछ पता नहीं, उनको सिर्फ साफा बांधना आता है. अब जो उनको साथ में आया हाथ पकड़ के ले गया, उनके साथ चले गए. एंड यहाँ पे वो काहिनी की पार्टी में सब ऊपर नीचे हो रहे हैं, यार वो साफा वाला किधर है, क्योंकि दैट इज़ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, बिकॉज दैट वाज व्हाट शी वाज एंगलिंग फॉर. तो न साफा मिले न साफे वाला मिले. सो समबडी हैड अ हंच एंड दे सेड कि यार नेक्स्ट डोर जो रिजॉर्ट है वहाँ पर भी एक इंडियन वेडिंग है, चलो वहाँ पे देख के आते हैं. तो वहाँ पे गए. इट वाज अ ब्यूटीफुल हंच. एंड हु डिड दे फाइंड देयर? दे फाइंड मिस्टर हमजोली साफा वाला. थका हुआ सा टूटा फूटा सा बेचारा बैठा है, रो रहा है कि यार कोई पहचान वाला तो है नहीं और कोई उसको समझ में आए नहीं कि किससे बात करे. सो द मोमेंट समबडी सेड काहिनी एंड धीरज, तो धोती बोती लेके भागने लगे. हाँ वो मैं हूँ. सो वी फाउंड द साफा वाला. So all's well that ends well.
The magic mantra seems to be start very early. Do lots and lots of research. Speak to family, friends, and have a very clear picture of how exactly you want your wedding day to look like. But most important, make sure you have a wedding planner who is enthusiastic, experienced, and who can think out of the box.
I think being an expat Indian, God willingly, we will look for a destination wedding. As it makes sense for us, we have many expat friends, family, and destination wedding will bring all of them together and we'll have a 2-3 days of complete intimate time with all the guests, friends, and we'll enjoy the wedding more.
Destination wedding is all about a holiday, a getaway. It's like a get-together basically, where people are more at ease. They meet the family, they meet friends from both the sides for breakfast, then again they meet for lunch, again they meet for dinner, again for a midnight. So it's all about just being together and catching up on old times and taking pictures, and they're so busy just being with each other. I think guests add so much flavor to the whole wedding, and it's all about the moment of socializing.
So having seen Dulha Dulhan destination, I think that it's given me a much better idea of what is involved with having a destination wedding. So be it, choosing of the location or, travel arrangements for the guests, or even small stuff like, food for the guests. But more than that, also the pitfalls that you can avoid. And I'll definitely keep all this in mind when having my wedding in next year.
I would like to thank all the viewers of Dulha Dulhan Destination who have been a part of this beautiful destination wedding journey. I have loved receiving all your handy tips, your suggestions, and your experiences. Keep sending them, my beautiful viewers. We may be coming to your country soon in another season of Dulha Dulhan Destination. Till then, this is your host Angela bidding you a goodbye from beautiful Thailand. Kapung ka.